Are you able to see my screen? Yeah, Samik or Premnath, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So yeah, so like I was talking about the point like why on-premises database is a problem now, because there are a lot of, before we, as we discussed, before we start our actual business or data save to our data warehouse, we need lot of money or lot of investment in terms of resources, whether it's human resources or whether it's money resources or any lot of things, like so that we can go for on premises. That's why like everybody nowadays, every business is focusing on the cloud database. When we are talking about the cloud, Snowflake is the number one choice. Why? We are going to see that, we are also going to see in upcoming slides and for down the line to the sessions. There are many advantages like when we are going for Snowflake. First of all, what we need to do, we are going for pay as you go. Pay as you go means everything is set up available from the day one. You can, put your like transaction informations to the warehouse and you can generate a report. No need to set up anything. Everything will be provided by you by Snowflake organizations. What you need to do, you need to just focus on your business logic. You need to know how to write a query so that you can retrieve the data or insert the data to the warehouse. Second thing, the cheaper. Snowflake is very cheap compared to all among other competitor, also is cheap compared to the on-premises database. So why should not go for the cheaper product and which is more reliable? Okay. There are also, it is very much leading SaaS. What is SaaS? As a software as a service, as a applications. Like when we are going for different application services, then we have IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. What is that? Like as I am discussing, on-premises database, it is going to do everything by yourself. When you are going to infrastructure as a service, then that time they will provide you infrastructure, but software installation and connectivity to the servers, that means network, and the resources you need to provide. Only they will provide the hardware. That is called infrastructure service. Got it? When we are talking about PaaS, it's a platform as a service. Means they will provide you software, they will provide you hardware, they will provide you the network. But the thing is, resource manager managing is the like with the client or with the our customer. So in that case, what happen? So maybe software is there, hardware is there. If you're not finding good DBA or good system admin, that means the coordination between the servers, the communications between the servers, the client server communications, it's not going to full, because finding a skilled resource also a challenge. Sometimes you have to upgrade the patch, sometimes you have to do the security setups. So everything you have to weather. So there are also limitation to the pass. Anyway, as IAS, that has some limitation. On top of that, EAS is there. EAS has also certain limitation because of the patch upgradation, skilled resources, and again further some security patch. Okay, so these need to be taken care. So in order to overcome all these failures, what happened? The software industries upcome and upgrade themselves and generated a SaaS thing, SaaS product. SaaS product is software as a service. Like means Snowflake, everything is readily available. What you are going to do? You are going to just write your business query, insert data, and fetch the data. Got it? What is SaaS? What is PaaS? What is IaaS? What is drawback of on-premises system? And overview, like you got it, what is Snowflake data warehouse? We are going to thoroughly discuss, but did you got some glimpse about that? Samik, did you understood?
Yes, Pradhan.
Yeah, yeah. Premnath, you got it right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay. Okay, now yeah, I'll go to talk about the history of Snowflake, but it's a later point of time. So I want to say, like when we are talking about Snowflake, we know Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. What is a cloud data warehouse? Basically, I am going to talk to you. Okay, so if you know, you already worked on, we have some databases and data warehouse. So databases are majorly meant for OLTP transactions, which are online transaction processing system. Mostly they are like support structured data. Mostly, I'm not say all of them, but they are good at handling the structured data, which are in tabular format, which are in row and column format. Okay. And the like whatever the transaction systems are there recorded, they are storing into the system, and but they are sometimes not that good in the analytical operations. Whereas the data warehouse is there, which is used mostly like process the online analytical processing system. The warehouse are very large system. The data analysis for the reporting purpose, the data mart connectivity from the data warehouse, everything can be possible. It's also considered single source of truth, isn't it? So it supports also structured data, semi-structured data like JSON, XML, Abro, RQ, okay, and unstructured data. Don't worry about this semi-structured and unstructured. Everything we are going to see how we are going to load not only the file which is in CSV or XLS, we are going to see the text file, the JSON file, the XML file, the Avro file, the PARQ file, all the semi-structured as well as unstructured data. We are going to see how we are going to load into Snowflake like cloud data warehouse and how we can retrieve data. Okay. So the upcoming classes, like we are going to discuss all in detail. Okay. So it is also best method like Snowflake has a best method to insert the data and retrieve the data. What do you mean by that? So if we go further, we are going to study Snowflake has inbuilt micro partitions created. So it automatically recognize the data which you are going to insert and it create a partition for you, and how it retrieve that is up to Snowflake. It is a columnar database. It stores data in column format. I know these terms are very new. Maybe we are going to see that in detail. Okay. So it supports also major cloud platform like Azure, AWS, GCP. It supports all the major cloud platform like AWS, Microsoft Azure, AWS. It supports also Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure, Amazon AWS, and Google GCP. Okay. And as we discussed, like whatever informations or whatever informations we are going to store and we are going to process, only we need to pay for that. No extra cost for that. Okay. Due to all these things, like Snowflake is a market leader among these competitors. There are so many market competitors there for Snowflake, like Redshift is there, BigQuery is there, Synapse is there. But since like Snowflake provide very good low pay-as-you-go service, all all the business suddenly demanded for that. Okay, all the customers are very much uh, emphasis to create their database or to migrate their database in Snowflake. So what will happen? Let's say there are uh, 5 organizations are there, and 5 organizations suddenly demand Snowflake. As a result, the service-based company also looking for the Snowflake as a software or Snowflake as a resources. And what happen in market, they search for Snowflake as a resources. On an average, I'm saying on an average, if you are on-premise database, if you are averagely getting 12 to 14 lakh package, what will happen in now the same 5, 6 years experience are also getting 25, 22 to 25 on an average package. I'm saying average package. So maybe somebody is getting more, somebody is getting less. Also, the advantages is like after the completion of the course, you will be ready to give the Snowflake Snow Pro certification, so which will create you as a branded student or branded employee of the organization. In even on the same employee, people are getting more hike, more on-site opportunity like that opportunities while upgrading themselves to Snowflake like technology, because now you are having experience in offshore or having exposure to the on-prem database. When you have any opportunity there at on-site or to a better position to move yourself, to install or to coordinate with the customer or to work with a cloud like database, then definitely your roles and responsibility will be definitely get promoted. Also, even if you are switching any company, mostly 70 to 80%, sometimes 100 plus percentage they are offering you. So yeah, why not they will offer? Because it's Snowflake is in demand. It's a everybody is looking for that Snowflake hotcake. And if you are upgrading yourselves, then you are going to get a better package, isn't it? It's a vice versa. Like whatever is demanding technology, if you are doing some certification, doing having good command over that, okay, you will be get promoted to the organizations, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, coming to the cloud database, did you understood what is data warehouse, what is database, why is like about Snowflake, what is that? Samik, did you got it?
Yes, yes, Pradhan.
Yeah, great. Yeah. So before I move to the next one, okay, I want to explain some history about the Snowflake. Okay. So this is just to recognize this is not going to be asked in any of the interview. Just if you are practicing some time for Snow Pro certification, maybe they will have only one or maximum two questions out of this. Okay. This is nothing to do with the interview process. Just to understand, Snowflake is established in late 2012 in San Mateo, California, US. Okay. So it is very late. It's very young database, almost 10 or 11 plus years, since it founded. But within the period, Snowflake is very popular in organization. By the time it reached 2015, it has 80 plus organization adopted it because of its popularity, because of its simplicity to use the Snowflake. Okay. So who founded the Snowflake? Maybe sometime you ask. So there is a Bernard, Harry, and Marcin. So these three people from US who were previously the Bernard and Harry are previously working as a architect in Oracle Corporation. So since it's a RDB structure, we know relational database structure. So data is going to stored in a table and column format. Already those people are worked on Oracle Corporation. They know, like they think of why we are storing data in a on-premise data, why we cannot move it in the cloud or internet. Everybody at the same time, all over the world with the network, they can connect it and they can fetch the data and everything, including security, including patches, including hardware, including network, including skilled resources, DBS, everything has to be maintained by Snowflake. So it is easy. Okay. That's why like the company they choose because the founder was very much, you know, love to play with the snow or snow sports. So they thought, yeah, why will not give our new database as Snowflake? So it will be very very familiar or very interesting to them. So this is the story behind like Snowflake popularity or Snowflake history. Snowflake was also identified as a cool vendor in Gartner's Magic Quadrant. Okay, and won the first place in 2015. It's Gartner's Magic Quadrant is to identify the organizations which are doing good, which are doing not good, which are progressive, like that. So Snowflake by the time 2015 was very demanding over other database technologies like Oracle, SQL, SAP, and everything. And it was very popular in doing so. Okay. So since then, Snowflake never turned back and they are market demanding or market number one as a database. Okay. Samik, you got it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So now we are going to see how other SaaS applications are there. I will show you, unless like I will show you some front end. You are familiar. Okay, let me see if you can see my screen so that it will be more interesting. Okay. Are you able to see my screen background? I mean the Google Chrome. Yes, Aming. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm opening Google and Snowflake site. Okay, snowflake.com. So if you see the Snowflake,
Google.com, that page is not loading here. Not showing
is
here.
it? Okay, let me. 1 minute. I'm sharing. Okay, what is this? Let me know like if it is visible to you or something. Once you can see my screen, let me know. Yeah, is it still not visible? My screen?
Yes, it's now visible.
Okay, okay. This is the snowflake.com. Okay, where like we are going to interact with the Snowflake for next 2 months mostly. Next 40 to 50 hours, like we are going to read these, interact this so that we can get a maximum benefit out of this. Okay, so Snowflake is provide you 30 days of free interaction. Okay, so that like you can use your learning and development using the Snowflake free trial version. After that, like if you have business or anything, you can upgrade yourself. But if you want also, with you can also use your credentials again to re-register so that you can get again 30 days free trial. Okay, so do not worry about that. If I click here, start for free. Do you have any Snowflake account? Or if you do not have, you can create a one. Okay, so that we can discuss it. If you see what is mentioned, start your free 30-day free trial. Okay, gain immediate access to data cloud, enable most critical and data loads, scalable instantly, elasticity near infinity across.
Can you
Okay.
share me the link, Snowflake? Free.
Yeah, I'll share you the link towards the end. Okay. Do not worry. Okay. Towards the end of the session, I will share you the link so that you can create yourself a Snowflake free account. Just you need to put your name. You can see my screen, right? Let's say I am putting, okay. I am just putting my dummy name, something, so that, I can show you. You can see company name, let's say, okay. And you can put it some of your role. Let's say you are working as a consultant or data scientist. You can put it consultant, data scientist, whatever you have. Okay, and you can create. I already have an account, so I am just putting my demo thing. But once you click continue, it will ask you to choose any account. Okay, that thing I want to say. Snowflake come by default are three variation or four standard editions. Okay, one is a standard edition, which has very less limited feature. One with the enterprise edition, it has 90 days time travel. What is that? We are going to see multi-cluster, warehouse, and materialized views. All things supported by enterprise. Standard feature, you can see here, it is not supporting the time travel, multi-cluster data warehouse, and materialized views. Those kind of advanced feature is not there. We can also have a business critical. It has security like enhanced enterprises class. Enterprise, it supports all the feature of enterprise class. You can see enhanced security data protection as well as failover. Okay, so business critical is there. Apart from that, there is also VPN. VPS is called private virtual private network. So Snowflake, it supports in four different editions. One is standard with very limited. One is enterprise editions, which supports the time travel of 90 days. That means at any point of time, the we can go back to any other instance. In Oracle and other data warehouse, what happened? If you incorrectly, as a developer, if you incorrectly loaded some data or did some delete or update or something, so it is gone. It's gone off your hand, right? We have to reach to DBA. We have, if they are taking some backup and all, then like only you can restore it. If you do not have anything, if you do something incorrect tomorrow, if you'll come, that there will be huge escalation from the customer. What you did, this is not correct, that is not correct, but nothing to worry about Snowflake. The most very critical popularity behind the Snowflake is time travel. Means, let's say suppose you did something incorrect today, and your customer said this is not correct. You can go back to at any previous day up to last 90 days. Got it? That is called time travel. So it provides by default the developer itself, himself or herself, they can go back to 90 days plus instance. Okay. So isn't it a good feature? Yes, Amik, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, there are many like features that are there. So where Snowflake provides more versatile way of coding or advanced way of coding because the person who ever itself developed, they were working on Snowflake, Oracle previously, architect. They know like what are the added advantages required to the Oracle like database, and they created those features in Snowflake. It supports all the language to migrate itself to Snowflake. Like if you are having Oracle code, no need to change lot of things in Snowflake. The code itself can work same thing, same select, same insert, same thing, same DDL, DML, everything is going to work in Snowflake. If you are having SQL from Microsoft, that is also work. SAP, that is also going to work. So this thing is Snowflake is created in such a way. As an example, I want to say Snowflake supports at least 7 to 8 character data type. In Oracle, we have varchar, char, text, string, everything is supported by Snowflake. So any code you are doing, it's easily help you to migrate to Snowflake. 1 minute. Yeah. So it can be migrated. So Premnath, sorry we missed you in between. We just discussed about the initial slides. Then I thought of to show you some practical thing so that you can understand. Are you able to hear us, Premnath? Hello. Hi. Are you able to hear us? Yes, Amik, are you able to hear us? Hi. Hi, Pramnath. Hello. Hi, Pramnath, are you able to hear me?